Hello, everybody. My name's Fox, and we are playing Shadowrun. Um, Shadowrun Returns, to be exact. Last episode, we just kind of went through a bunch of backstory. Our main character is some kind of um, like street guy, and we got screwed over on a job we were reminiscing on, and basically, long story short, our buddy Sam is dead, and he's got like 100,000 monies for us if we can figure out who killed him. So we're picking up there. Uh, the Dead Man Switch. Your plane hits the sea-tack tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for your body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for Nguyen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and you're salted with the smell of death and bleach. In the back. Alright. The smell of death and decomposition washed over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial grade antiseptic. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade." As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though you might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. And this is well written. I can appreciate that. "Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir?" "You the coroner?" "I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are?" Um, "Fox. I represent a man named Sam Watson. I'm here to look for him." He frowns. "Interesting. Dead man makes for a strange client. Well, what makes you think he's here?" "Hello, cater chip. We followed." "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not so many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with being all the way out here in the Barrens." "So who told you he was dead?" Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recording message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." Dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. "A dead man switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here." "Yeah, I figured as much. I mean, obviously he's the only guy in here. Man, I keep trying to right-click like an RTS. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown." "Ripper, huh? Guess the classics never go out of style." "Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insist on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel, but this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim." What they take from Sam? Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. And the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had a spleen removed. "Dresden, get out here." Hear what the new Ripper Vic was. investigating. Sam's body is half covered with sterile surgical seat. His face is ashen white for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found in his body. Examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. You can examine. Business card. Seamstress Union. Chapstick. Oh, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. You've slotted the creds in. If you get 300 into your account. Shirt. Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing, and your blood has thoroughly soaked it. Bag sloshes in your hand. No. You can only see part of it torn off. Sam, I feel terrible that we are. Blah blah blah. We have been blah long to say I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. There. Love, Jessica. Some kind of girlfriend, maybe. Traveling over to the beginning of Coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave a mile away. So this new Ripper Vic Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? So you insisted at the time? Come on, show off yourself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Tristan. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. Ouch. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel, has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You know, damn help dwarf. Who the hell are you? Dreki, where are you getting anywhere near my investigation? I'll be on the slab dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I'm putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Alright, so I guess he's gonna be trouble. You always make friends that easy. Great at dinner parties too. Be straight with me. Are you really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective Mikulski isn't interested in anything but Detective Mikulski. He'd convict his own mother if it'd mean another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? About his mom. Official reports that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. Who's holding the leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been always looking out for Mikulski's career and wallet. What are organs worth these days? Whole body can be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs not as much anymore. With all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deal in recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though and don't care where the bodies come from either. Scalpels. Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither professions use them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Seamstresses Union. It's a club in the Barrens, attracts low life, you'd probably like it. Me and I'm not really the going out type. Always so much to be done around here, plus the dead are just easier to get along with. Let's see, and last question, where was he killed? You know, I might be able to get you... Might be able to do one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you can find anything useful. Okay. Open the drawer. Fully clothed body man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands up before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spotted data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? Doesn't feel like 6 yet. Give me a break, Jimmer. I haven't had my soy calf yet. So much for good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you hadn't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, what's your story? Sam Watts, Corner thinks you can help me out. Sam A, glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or the other though. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level. Working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. Alright, name's Jake and you are... Follow me, Fox. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kabuta asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. Grab me a cup. Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Blah, blah, blah. Ripping out some intestines. Alright, blah, blah, blah. You're a real pal. There's a big fat court. Bounty on my head. Last stop didn't go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jumps on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit on my head. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and that's the last I saw of him until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last day in this place. I've done this before. Long story, I ended up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake here's regular. Should have started rewards card. Jake, a few more visits, you'd get a free night stay. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Simon's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use them back up to settle score with those Halloweeners out there. The leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit the streets alone at night, trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? Do you like some street justice? Count me in. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Baron is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. Need a weapon? Try and get on this melee. Man, I got a baseball bat out of that. I guess I should have gone rifle. Fuck me. I'm ready. Alright, let's go kick some ass. Follow your lead, they're not looking for you yet. See, we got some karma to spend here. Only 2. Alright, we got this melee weapon. Spend that point there. Equipped? Okay, good. Actually, let's see, is there anything else we can spend it on? Let's go ahead and do that one. Increase our health with medkits. Let's ditch this bitch. Alright. The Redmond Barrens. Run in the Seattle sprawl, and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. Doesn't matter your business, the Barrens doesn't like you. Take 1 part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts dog-eat-dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. Yeah, good to know that Seattle doesn't change much between 2020 and 2050. Alright, let's see. I guess we're going this way. Looks like we got this little indicator up here. Looking for a date. Hidden in a garbage strewn alley is high-tech safe with a Mac card reader in the front. Open the safe. Jake's Mac card. Safe opens reveal a collection of gear perfect for your skills. Take the gear. Down, bitch. Nice. I don't know, I didn't notice that before. That could have came in handy. 96. Alright. Alright, a couple of thugs down. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. So I shouldn't invest in real estate around here? Only by the hour. Hey, you've seen where I stay at night. Now I've got some gear. Let's go deal with those Halloweeners. And before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, sir, I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. What's the problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them. Lone Star isn't about to get involved. I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Mrs. James will surely reward you fairly. Let's see, where are they? Keep heading north, you'll see it at the end of the street. Man, everybody's got something they need. Hey, that's not that it's my business, but I want to go that way. Why, what's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Tell her to dip. Don't need to worry about me. I know how to lay low. They're a tough bunch, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, let's see. Can we get... Not quite what I figured. Let's go this way. Kinda sad we can't beat up their bikes. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patient fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? You pay for this much protection dues. How much? Now we're here to whoop people. Bet your mom's real proud of you now. Like I ain't never heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your own? Sick of gutter punks like you. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, ice this guy. What do we got? 2. Good on health here. Oh shit. Did not expect him to switch weapons out there. Alright, well now that we're a little more hurt. This bitch. bitch out. Let's go here. Take that bitch out. Alright. Alright, I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply wanted to make our way in the world. Hell, that if you know in. 6 we do, keep it. I feel like I'll get my own here shortly. Just because I'm gangster doesn't mean I can't have a heart. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we are going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you, well, that'll be a nice bonus. How many we got? 1, 2 for now. Nice miss. Oh man. Alright. Let's crack this dude. That is not what I wanted to do. Kind of butthurt on that. I was trying to take it out. Did not go how I wanted it to. So let's do this. And use that on myself. Try to take you out. Alright, 2 for 2. This guy, nice miss. Let's go finish him. Nice. Alright. Oh, we got a boss now. Alright. John Paul. Let's see, what about... that, I guess. Ooh, man. That was a bad hit. Whoa, uncle. Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Jake, call it even, yeah? You're right, let's finish this. Alright, let's see. Heal. Alright. Visit murder site. There's a lot of people to talk to. Hey, Chummer, you got some tasty morsels for you. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his own pocket. Alright, we got a shop. I don't know if that's good or what that'll do, but Dan the Donut Man. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains older than he is. See murder in that alley across the way. Nope, I was closed when it happened, but hey, it's the Barrens. A back alley killing is nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people, you know, folks with sins. Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be here. The stretch we're on is called Touristville, though, and suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggins, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. Now behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information? Around here, the Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Miss Kaputa owns the joint. She's quality. Hard woman, fair. Alright. Fourth merchant is packing up for a stand for the night. Don't suppose you saw this, sir. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley explode. All of a sudden, things got pretty quiet after that. Around here, that kind of thing gets you killed. Thanks for your time. Alright. As you approach the scene, Sam's murder takes place, flashing red and blue lights up it. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star is above collecting on a court-issued bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend, I think this is where past diverged. Thanks again with help for this Halloweenos. Here's your payment. And they don't take knowing where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Alright, give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. They used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Alright, let's finish this up so we can call this episode. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline a dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looked cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm going to die in the cold tonight. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation. I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. You've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or you'll find a reason, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical. I hate all you pigs. Now what? Long night. You look cold. Picked up so I can. Hey, thanks. My face lights up, takes a sip. Pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time. But I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? Actually working for the dead man to help him find his killer. Your client is the chalk line. That's messed up, man, but I respect it. Okay, don't mess anything up. Not that anyone would likely notice because the forensics aren't coming back. I saw you over there, that red bastard cop. What do you want? See if he knows anything. You a cop or you working for some corp? Good, I'd never tell us cops. It's Iron Man, not what you want to know. See the murder? Nope, and I can't say. I'm sorry, I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. I got back here in time to see a couple of tourists spooking all over my home turf. By then, the jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. You live in here? Sure. For the last couple of months, I've been sleeping there. Spent my days doing odd jobs for street merchants or panhandling tourists near the Seamstress Union. See anything else at night? Blah, blah, blah. Saw a big ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. Bought some donuts, 2 cups. Seemed nervous. Shooters everywhere. Anything you know about it? Must have been some hospital attachments, saw some needles. It was a lot like what I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me. Let me tell you, never trust one of them cyber people. Alright, I was thinking maybe I could get my shit, but apparently not. Shard the glass, find a small piece of glass which is like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket the old man was trying to get back. Let's leave them for now. Come back to them last. 2 descents, footprints, humans, ending at the truck line, a large set of or patrol following just behind the first. Work new, you can see all the alleys. Normal lights have been ruined up behind closer inspection. It seems they've all imploded as if some force shattered them all at the same time. Nothing else really going. Alright, so let's look for here for evidence. Shuffle around the bottom of the clock to the side. A printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of blanket. It's a bar receipt for the Seamstress unit dated 2 days ago, 3:02 a.m. Right around the corner's report time of death. Customer Sam Watts. Server's name is listed as Coyote. Grabbing his stuff. Alright, so let's let's go ahead and level up and we'll call it a night. Oh man, we're up to 5. Actually, let's hold off on that for now until we find out about some weapon upgrades. Try and get off this baseball bat. So we're gonna hit up the Seamstresses Union. And with that, we will call that a night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you so much for joining me. I would say I hope you enjoy this, and I truly do. Sorry, I guess this game seems a little slow, dry, a lot of talking. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it so far. I like RPG type styles. Like I said, I've not much experience with this game. I know it's kind of got some D&D esque base to it, but I'm glad I picked it up. I got it off of Epic. If you guys want to check it out, and please be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll catch you guys at another time. Later.